Welcome to Schlock Seconds, the show that does not have a tagline. This is episode 11 or 12, we're not sure, because our producer slash host is not here right now. He's over there.
Yeah.
Lazy.
Yeah. So today on Schlock Seconds, we watched The Killing Man, and then we watched Night Feeders. I am your host, Patrick. Totally hit my mic. Patrick here with Travis, an old favorite. Nick, he is a new old person. And then
just new to being old.
You'd be more familiar with Nick had the footage of him not been lost.
Yeah.
That was my bad. Yeah.
Hello.
We know.
Yeah. And then my girlfriend Mercy is joining us all the way from Salt Lake City. First off, we watched The Killing Man, a very lazily titled movie, even more lazily shot. So we'll start off with this one because it is the one closest to me. It's the one that I'm touching right now. So Travis, I want you to give us a rundown of this movie.
So you have The Killing Man. So there's this guy. His name's Harlan Garrett.
We moved up.
Turns out his name's Harlan.
Yeah, turns out his name's Harlan Garrett. And he was in a horrible accident. He was once an assassin, but he was in some kind of horrible accident where he's like burned and misfigured. But the government gives him some kind of special surgery, restores him back to, being a beautiful man again.
A beautiful man.
And then
with just a great duster.
Yeah. And then they're like, hey, we need you to go back to being an assassin again for us.
Yeah. For the first time.
Right.
That you know of.
But he doesn't really remember this too well. They try to jog his memory of it. And, he doesn't really want to kill people anymore. But
he's not super duper hesitant.
Yeah, he's not super hesitant.
He's pretty good.
People still end up dead.
He's got a lot of morals.
I mean, all the people that he doesn't want to kill still end up dead.
Yeah.
And, he gets, he falls in love with this chick, I guess, that's got glasses. And then, she ends up dying. And,
perfect.
And then some other people die.
Next movie.
And then at the end, it's over.
I'm going to play up the part of Nick being host by killing all the fun and saying, let's start at the beginning.
Right.
And talk through the entire movie.
Right.
So that they don't have to watch it. They can just fall asleep listening to us talk about it.
Oh, okay.
So
once again, in the beginning, you have the big accident.
Third-degree burns over 70% visible.
But he only has hands and face!
Bandages.
Oh, his hair's still there, though. He didn't burn his hair off.
What has he done to
You
me?
can never model now.
Oh, God.
Who am I? Who am I? Where am I?
I don't think it was accidental.
So what was the accident now?
There was fire.
It was like a fire or something like that.
He
that
was
in.
double-crossed by the
trapped in
mob.
Yeah, double-crossed by the mob. Yeah.
And trapped in a burning building.
Yeah.
So they were trying
No
to kill
one
him.
listened.
I got
No
you.
one listens.
He was an assassin for the mob. That's right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
And then
So
she said it first.
I think that
and
explains.
then
I think that explains why the government had leverage on him.
She said it first.
Yeah.
Because he was a mob assassin.
Right.
So it's like you can either go to prison or you can be our assassin.
We're in prison. I can't sit for it. Don't hurt me. Oh, don't let him kill me. You know who I am. You know where I come from. What I am. Tell me what you want. Tell me.
Acting.
Yeah. No, that's when he finds out he's in prison, and that's when enters I think his name is Powers Booth.
Oh, the bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy.
Well, I guess it's time to tell him why we got him here. Let me just lazily mosey on down these stairs.
First of all, let me tell you, I don't appreciate having to walk down these stairs.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate you making me come all the way down here. I say in the booth.
Who's that guy?
I want to
answers.
It's good to see you up and around. Not to worry, I'm not expecting anybody.
You run this place.
No, nobody runs this place. But I can give you answers.
Yeah? Who am I?
You're nobody. You're a dead man.
Well, the guy starts to try and tell him who he was.
He
tries to jog his memory.
Yeah, with the
Showing
people
him all
he
the shit that he
killed.
did.
Harlan Garrett. You're a murderer. An assassin for hire. An expert in death. Quite simply, a killing machine.
A killing man, do it. Say it.
I know that I want to say that this movie is very like sloppily put together, and you can't really follow the plot.
I feel like this movie's plot was just hard to follow.
It was just ridiculous.
And that's why we would
I think the
shut up.
problem is that there wasn't a plot until an hour in.
Yeah. And I mean, basically, we understood that they wanted him to be an assassin to help control the population with AIDS.
Job's done. I got no blood on my hands.
Oh, dude, I swear.
AIDS.
Better grab that. That's gotta be serious. Just 'cause AIDS.
I got your fucking AIDS. Well, I feel like it was like
But
a
they
loose.
didn't want him to know.
It was like a loose, like they pulled you that way loosely, and then they just kept throwing big AIDS on different files and places.
Just
AIDS.
manila folders that said AIDS.
And then
His memory's lost and his life is so sad. AIDS.
And then you have the love interest with the chick with glasses.
Mostly with glasses. Sometimes she didn't have that.
They have glasses.
She was the smart chick because she had glasses.
She had
and
glasses.
she wore a white
And from
coat.
what I
She's wearing glasses because she's smart.
But she'll still get naked.
also followed a theme of kind of a rapey vibe.
Yeah.
That formed.
Well, the
movie.
the first sex of the movie was consensual but paid for.
Right.
Who are you?
I'm a nurse.
What do you hear?
You know.
Facts. It heals.
I'm here to tend to your wounds.
It's fucking music.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
My dick, it's broken.
What's it pain?
Doesn't matter.
I just want to make sure they're getting their money's worth.
They will.
It's like the first movie we've seen that is consensual sex.
Yeah. Remember there was the guy who was like, his sexual functions seemed to be returned.
He's like,
I was like, thanks for that.
I'm always late, and I always miss the best parts of all the movies.
And then, like,
I think he's regained his sexual functions. Thank you for that information.
There's just really good beats in this movie as far as the big AIDS on a folder.
Yeah, that was good. They played out the stereotypes really good.
Yeah.
Especially with the guy with dreads. That was pretty awesome.
Oh,
that guy.
When he fought the guy with dreads, that was like...
I said it then and I'll say it now. That guy, I still felt like he was auditioning for his part.
I know my fucking right. I want my fucking money, you fucking prick.
Are you auditioning for a role?
I want him fucking right now.
The guy acted like he just like walked in, like he just...
What am I doing here?
He just got off of his
wig was
valet
really bad.
shift, you know, in L.A.
Right.
It's like, I got an audition, guys.
I liked it. I thought it was
Worked
pretty
for me.
good.
I'd have hired him.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
But
That was
then
a
I
key.
just feel like what they hinted at
She
with
knew
this
too much
movie
about
was that
AIDS.
I think they
Just too-
wanted
did too much.
AIDS.
Yeah.
Like the corrupt government wanted AIDS to just like take out all the homosexuals because there was a lot of
That's what I
derogatory
feel
language.
She had
That's
the
what I
entire-
feel like the real message behind this movie was.
was
Is that there needs to be an eradication of homosexuals
homosexuals.
through AIDS.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do. They call it population control. It's really we're gonna get rid of all the homosexuals.
There was the entire conversation between the girl and her boss.
Homo.
So all you kids watching right now, go look it up on Google. Yeah. They really did that to get rid of all the homosexuals. Yeah. They introduced AIDS.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. It's basically a documentary.
Yeah.
You know, working around a homosexual disease can't be good for you.
Working around homosexual disease can't be good for you.
It was just a very shoddy movie, like all the way around. But
the whole movie could have been in like 40 minutes.
It could have been. They could have cut it down. Sure. The plot was a little bit convoluted. You didn't really know what was going on. You just had some really, really funny parts during it. The thousand.
What was
there was a
table
lot
dances.
Of weird.
The 1,000 table dances for free.
For free.
There was that.
Yeah.
1,000 free table dances. 1,000? There's a great scene that we all loved.
Yeah.
Where they have two very generic white men running after the duster guy, Garrett. What's his name?
Garrett.
Harlan
Garrett.
Harlan
Garrett.
Yeah.
The Killing Man.
Yeah, remember Chip and
Biscuits.
Chip and Doug.
Yeah. Chip
you
and
have
Doug.
Chip and Doug who are doing the most out of any of the henchmen.
Now you're checking the perimeter.
And they're really doing a good job too, because they're focused. Yeah. Their eyes are trained, and they care about each other, and that's what's really important.
Where's this guy come from?
This guy. We need a generic white guy, government agent.
Hey, Chip.
I'm looking for a particular individual.
He is said to be near these perimeters. Right, insecurity.
They got
Your
each other.
message is friendship.
They got each other's backs.
Yeah,
Insecurity, that's what you want.
Yeah. And they're also
You want a guy that's gonna have your six. Man.
Yeah.
Right.
She's.
I really do hate to do this.
Oh yes.
Knife cam.
The knife cam.
So,
Long nights.
But which one died first? I believe it was Chip, the younger brother, that died first.
The younger brother.
And he had his whole life ahead of him, Chip.
It was dangerous.
He had tickets to the All-American Rejects that weekend.
Yeah.
So that was the end of Killing Man. Just a freeze frame on that old sexy mug.
Is that it? That's how it ends. He goes to jail.
Best movie.
Yeah, it ends with new metal.
So, we're done talking about Killing Man. Night Feeders. This movie is shit, but we're going to talk about it anyway. We're going to talk about it. You know who's going to talk about it? Nick's going to talk about it. Yeah.
Well, first of all, you have to understand that the cast of this is gold. So when you're introduced to the characters, you just fall in love immediately.
Maybe it's because of where we're from.
So it's promoted. This is promoted to be
North Carolina. This is Texas.
Yeah, we got a bunch of guys like that in Texas.
Southern wilderness. Let's call it that.
Yeah.
They're in the southern wilderness.
Yeah.
That's what it says. That's why.
Like on the back of the box.
Right. Yeah. We got these aliens, and they come down, and they land in different spots, and people see them.
Little chupacabras.
Yeah. And during the day, right?
No, it's called Night
Feeders, but they also feed during the day.
Your first exposure to these monsters is during the day at a lake, and these people were fishing, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh man.
Which one of them's wearing a nice floaty. The other one is not, because apparently he's a better swimmer. What these meteorites end up being is eggs.
They're
find
eggs.
out
They're alien
eventually.
eggs.
Yeah. Right.
Wait, hold on. All right, I'm the host here. What happened next?
So there was this chick and this guy driving in the car, right?
Yeah.
Was there?
Yes.
At least don't smell like a drunk.
Don't you ever call me a drunk. You hear me?
Shit, just the
That's your favorite part.
Yeah, I know.
She grabs her head, slam into the dashboard. And he
that's-
stops and is yelling at her, and she gets out and points a gun at him.
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
has
"You're
a
never
gun.
gonna hit me again." You're not gonna hit me anymore. What the fuck?
Shoot him! Shoot his ass!
Just kill him.
We're gonna show the world what it means.
I think I'm pretty damn stupid to let you shoot me.
First thing I ever taught you, low, keep a gun loaded, you dumb bitch.
And he's
But-
like, "Oh yeah," pulls the clip out of
Yeah,
his pocket.
because not only is he a white
Well, no,
beater,
she tried to
but
shoot at him first.
Not just
Yeah,
to
she
have
did
that.
click, and
You
it
know what I
just
mean?
click.
Smart guy.
Right.
Fuck. So
Yeah.
he's like, I'm not stupid enough to let you shoot me.
Yeah.
Then he like throws a stick at her.
And she throws
so
the
like
gun
maybe
down.
he was stupid enough is
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm
true.
saying.
He just- yeah,
and then he's chasing her through the woods, but she got a head start.
And that's when
'cause
you
he's an
get,
idiot.
that's when you get him falling in, getting hit in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Right,
And then
right.
He's by the lake.
we thought she got pulled down.
No. You and I were on the
I
same
didn't
page.
think so.
Y'all thought that she got pulled under.
Well,
Yeah.
if we're gonna
So
She
she
was
clearly
looking
like
for her
held her breath and then
husband.
if we're gonna be
She was like,
slowly like submerged.
if we're gonna
There you go.
Holla.
You know I'm trying to sell this T-bird. You gonna run away from the biggest deal of the century?
Well, don't go get him.
Are you okay?
Guys, you finally got
I
away.
still love you. You only hit me. You only hit me because you love me. It's fine, you know. If you didn't love me so much, you wouldn't hit me so much. You still gonna put me in Grandma's
You
will?
can't see anything in that mud.
I think that's right when we get to the guys coming together,
Yeah, the
right?
hunting trip.
Yeah, the hunting
Yeah,
trip.
Yep.
the
Because
actual
they-
main characters.
Yes.
in
Well,
the
no,
movie.
wait.
with vastly differing ages.
Boy, I hate all this damn old walking. When we gonna stop that?
Like, man, I agree with this movie to a damn walking.
I can camp here just because I camp over there and shit.
And you gotta understand that there was no one in this group under 35.
You had the 42-year-old meth head guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you had the 50-year-old fat guy.
Yeah.
And then you had...
Was just, and that's where I just really just
The one
dove
who
right
couldn't
in.
say words.
I just jumped
He was
right
my
in.
favorite.
Popped
He
right
didn't
in.
say anything I understood
I
the whole
sympathize
time.
with that
No.
guy's plight throughout the whole movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're in
The-
his head.
Yeah,
The lack
Yeah, right.
of enunciation.
Right, right.
It's just that alone.
His whole
The
advertisement.
inability to talk.
His whole
was
advertisement to walking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just
The
He brought-
stew?
Yeah, he
The
brought
stew.
stew.
Real
Yeah.
good stew that
I'm
nobody
always
wanted
cooking
to eat.
good shit.
Yeah, you gotta
stuff,
talk
you
about
know?
the stew.
If you're hungry, done world famous stew. Man, that stew is already made. How do we know you didn't get it out of a can? Well, good, don't it? Man, this has got my own secret recipe in it. I've done if I'm gonna let anybody see how I make it.
I really appreciated the way that they set up, the way that the smart guy started off to kind of be
Right.
the lead.
You think it's
And
gonna
then-
be the smart guy who...
See, they
Keeps you
tried.
on your
They tried
toes.
really hard to like make this a movie.
Right,
You know.
right.
But they failed.
They didn't
Oh,
get
yeah.
quite
They
there, but
failed.
the intent was there. It's behind
You
you.
better put this into the fucking episode of you
Yeah,
walking
you
through.
need to be in here.
Yeah.
We were doing
Because
so good
God
without you.
damn it,
Yeah.
Nick.
So anyway, they make it to the house.
Yeah.
That's the house of the old couple.
Right.
They walk inside the house.
Which you got to remember that there's this car out front that
Oh, and
they
you also
said
That the
gotta-
guy's been
doesn't
working
work.
on
Right,
the
yeah.
whole
And
time.
you also gotta remember that she makes a mean roast.
She
Yes.
makes a mean. She was
Or
supposed to
she
make it
makes
for
a
dinner.
horrible roast. We
Yeah.
don't know the
I don't
ins
know.
and
We
outs,
literally
but she
don't know.
definitely
Dinner
makes
didn't
a roast.
happen. Dinner
No.
didn't happen because
Yes.
there's monsters afoot.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
that's true.
chupacabras somehow got
Yeah.
into the house and they dismantled the wife.
That's true.
Who's gonna clean up this fucking mess now?
We don't have no daughters. Who's gonna do this?
She hasn't even cooked dinner yet.
Yeah.
Why'd they have to kill him before she cooked dinner?
I eat that one thing all night.
And I'm all out of TV dinners, man.
Yeah.
They dismantled her, and I believe husband was found in a closet.
Yeah, the husband was hiding in a closet.
But what's funny is he was
Metaphorically
hiding,
and for real.
and yes,
Well, but they
And
didn't know until
literally-
like the third time they searched the house.
Right.
Why was this guy so fucking
And when he
quiet in
came
the
out, he was
closet?
like gung ho to fight.
He
Two
thought,
guns!
He
An
thought there
hour
was
and a
two
half
coppers,
after
man.
his wife had done.
Where's
been,
my wife?
like,
I want
working
to
out.
see my wife.
Yeah. Did the smart guy make it through the night?
No, I don't
No.
believe so.
He done got ate right in half.
Yeah.
All right, Chubby, get out of there.
Is he the only one that survived?
Yep.
Surprised.
Do you all know what we can't understand?
Hey man, half your body's missing, man.
Well, they're all fucking dead. It means I can just go now.
Get.
The stew
Yeah.
recipe's safe.
Yeah.
The aliens don't like the stew.
That the only person left in this scenario is the old fat guy.
With the stew.
With
Who
the
doesn't
stew.
really talk
Yeah.
super
He
well.
doesn't. He's,
No, he doesn't talk
He
well.
gets better throughout the
He
movie.
is for sure from the southern
Oh yeah,
wilderness.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
Like, if anyone is, it's him.
They just went and found him and was like, do this? And he was like, yeah, man.
He they met him at Walmart.
Uh-huh.
You wanna be in a movie?
They looked
He
at
said-
Walmart for him.
And he said, shit, yeah. I
He's
wanna
like,
be in a
hell
movie."
yeah, me and my wife Debbie got a trailer out in the woods.
Yeah, we can use it.
Guaranteed he was looking at fucking deli meats.
Oh yeah.
So
Not
he
under the
ends
case, but I mean pre-packaged.
I don't know. I feel like that guy, he's a guy that spends some time in front of the briskets.
When he's
You know? So anyway, he buries his friends. And then after he buries his friends, somehow the chick shows back up.
No,
Yeah,
like
no,
he.
so
where
goes-
is she?
No, I'm sorry. Those things are everywhere.
She was hiding in that little shed when he.
And she comes at him with a pitchfork.
Wait.
And the
Oh, yeah.
pitchfork almost gets him in the face. So she's
That's
like, oh
right.
my god, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Those things are everywhere.
Yeah.
Which
He's
is a
all-
great sentence.
And he's
Yeah.
all like, it's all right.
Yeah.
shit."
Oh hell, that's all right.
yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, what a hot bride with
Yeah,
the black
yeah.
eye.
And he's
All
like,
about
and then
his
he's like,
life.
so
Yeah.
tell me, how'd you get that black eye?
Yeah, she clearly had been getting.
Did you deserve it?
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it justified?
They kill a couple of the chupacabras.
I like to believe that those little things are actually like, yeah, chupacabras, but
Yeah.
they're like alien chupacabras that
Right.
came here only to destroy our regular Earth chupacabras.
and take over as the dominant
Okay,
species.
Right,
as
right,
chupacabras
right.
are.
So
Right,
instead of like
right.
people
I mean, if
aliens,
you-
like humanoid aliens,
Yeah,
like
if you-
chupacabra aliens.
Right. So, aliens are.
He wants me.
They look like
Look at 'em.
chupacabras.
Yeah,
If you
and they
said
want
that-
our goats.
If you add that
Yeah.
to this whole movie,
They
it
wanna
turns
be
out
the-
to be a really good
Yeah.
movie.
But they're all the way in North
'Cause there
Carolina.
are so many layers.
That's where the chupacabras are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We didn't
chupacabras are in Mexico.
Yeah, but we didn't know
But
till
they-
now.
What about the
They've
North
migrated
American,
north.
The great North
Uh-huh.
American.
Yeah.
It's getting
They
too
have
hot
to
in
start-
Mexico.
hey,
Global warming
It
is
goes
killing
from the
chupacabras.
Mason-Dixon line
all the
down.
way
Oh,
down.
you're right. We fucking need that
Right.
wall.
Right, the wall.
Yeah, we
see?
do. Right
With
down
the wall,
Mississippi.
we'd have no chupacabras in America.
Yeah.
Whenever he was
Been good.
burying people, like he buried them, right, or
Yeah.
one person, whatever. It was, he was
I feel like he dug
He was
a mass grave.
monologuing.
I feel like he buried a matchbook because
I mean,
it was
if
just
you
like a
think
little
about it-
hill,
No.
and then just like
If you
this.
think about it, all their body parts were just parts. You know.
Yeah, they were just
Yeah,
So
so
he
it
dug
They
a
wasn't
didn't have
mass
very much to
grave.
bury, that's
He
true.
threw all the parts in there, and
Right.
then he put it on. He's like, "I'm gonna come back for you. I'm not gonna leave
right.
you like this."
God
you know?
damn it! Good point. Still a bad movie.
He buried all of them. Find that hard to believe.
Well, he buried something. We don't exactly know what it was.
Look, really, he just dumped him there and put some sand over him.
No, you know what's in that hole? Stew.
Yeah. That stew never got a chance to be
will
in.
die with me.
Yeah.
Listen, so you put the fucking thing with the fucking crucifix.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna come back, I swear. And I
Yeah.
was like, please, credits.
No. All we know is that they stopped him in that little area.
Yeah.
We have no idea about the rest of.
Right,
did
which
they
is
really
what I
stop
assume Night Feeders 2
Right.
will be about.
Right.
But see,
That's what I
did
can
they
only
really
assume.
stop them though? Because that's the thing. Like,
At
by
least
the
in
end
their
of the-
little area.
but by the end of the
Yeah,
movie,
but-
he's like, we can't,
That's
we can't
the
tell
end.
anybody about this because they'll think we're crazy.
He's
Yeah,
children.
it cuts
Yeah.
to her being in the hospital.
They're in the
Wait,
hospital.
wait, wait. What was the bit about perfume? This is back a little bit.
Oh,
Wasn't that a holding thing?
Well, she thinks that she didn't get attacked
because she was
because
she had perfume.
That's the only difference between her and her abusive husband.
Yeah.
Which was clearly inaccurate because she got attacked later on.
Yeah, she got scratched.
So,
this got proved.
But she still made the big guy wear perfume.
Yeah. She still
Maybe
sprayed
she
it
just
on
thought
him.
he stank.
I'll make a deal with you. We go in that back room back there, have a little hot sex.
Yeah.
I don't tell nobody you murdered your old man. Oh man, now I smell like a bitch.
Hey, you don't know. This perfume could have saved my life.
But after they get away and it cuts to her being in the hospital, and that's when he's like, "Hey, we made it through this shit.
Yeah,
I
want to go out."
And I haven't seen any of this shit on the news, so let's keep our mouths shut because otherwise we're gonna seem like we're crazy.
Yeah, he says none of these people know anything about what happened.
I asked one of the interns if they heard any news from the hunting resort.
Interns?
All he heard about was the media. Terry, they don't know nothing about them. If we say anything, they're gonna think we're nuts.
And then he leaves the hospital after asking her out, and she says yes.
Yeah, he says I'll be
and
back
he's
in a
like,
day or two.
"Fuck yeah!" And then he goes, and that's when all of his redneck
and
friends
this
are
is
there.
when the best part of the movie happens.
Yeah.
For real,
Is
the
when
best.
because we didn't even mention it, but
Jurassic
let's
Park.
go back for a second. And he says, "Me and my redneck friends will come take care of all this shit." And
Because
it's
they were
great.
talking about the eggs on Jurassic Park
Yeah.
and velociraptors, and they're like, these are velociraptor eggs. And he said, me and my redneck buddies would clear out that island.
So you sum this whole movie up with this guy going outside, getting into a truck, which is full of rednecks.
Yeah.
And driving away.
All
and the rednecks
motorcycles
are being followed
following.
by a bunch of bikers.
Hence, Night Feeders 2.
Yeah, Night Feeders 2.
The
Me
destruction
and
of the
my
Night
redneck
Feeders.
friends.
Yeah.
So
Redneck review.
Rednecks versus
what we're trying to
chupacabras.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? Rules of the road, brother. Don't get in.
Who is that?
I'm your Uber driver, Dale.
That's Carl. Yeah. All right, man. We're about to go alien hunting, motherfucker.
Him and his redneck friends gonna clear out that island.
Yeah, that was the callback. Yeah, wow.
It ended with rednecks and guns.
guns.
Yeah. And that's why
Going to
I
kill
liked
the
it.
alien
And
invaders.
That's all
that's
you need.
Trump's America.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all you
Hell
need.
yeah.
That's what you need.
Yep.
The end.
The end.
Roll credits.
Of the two movies. Of the two movies we watched, so starting with The Killing Man, would you, starting with Mercy, because she is first to my left, beautiful Mercy, would you recommend The Killing Man?
No.
Nick.
I would fucking recommend this 9 doctors approved out of 10.
Yeah, what do you think, Travis?
So no, I would not recommend this. This movie's pretty terrible. It's a piece of shit.
Yeah, just like I said.
But if your friend has a stupid show that you do every Sundays with them called Schlock Seconds, watch the fuck out of this movie.
Well, because you don't have another choice.
Yeah. What was the name of that show again?
But it was Schlock Seconds.
Oh, damn.
Wait, did you say Schlocky Seconds?
Yeah, Schlock Seconds.
So, on to
Night Feeders. And whether we
Night
would recommend
Feeders.
it or not.
Whether you recommend it or not, starting with Travis.
Okay. You know what? Just because of the big dude in this movie, and I got, like I said, I sympathize with his plight. I'll say, watch this.
Now it's on to you, Nick.
Thank you, Travis.
You're welcome.
I thought that this movie was a really good, B horror flick. So yeah, watch the shit out of Night Feeders.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, hashtag Night Feeders 2. What's up? Question mark.
Mercy, what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I love really terrible monster movies, and this is a really terrible monster movie, so I'm about it.
If you ask me, first off, The Killing Man, if you watch this movie alone, by yourself, god damn it, get one of those 1-800 fucking suicide lines.
Yeah.
Because
Upgrade to a DVD
you're just
player.
not, upgrade to a DVD player. And as far as Night Feeders, it's terrible. I don't recommend it to anyone, like, at all. I feel like this movie came out on YouTube in 2006, and then it got a DVD release. That's what I feel about.
And for that,
and good for them.
we all applaud it.
Yeah.
Yes, we all applaud it.
That's a big old glass of booze you got there. Mr. Producer.
Yeah. Now you're a producer. Yeah. Him being arrested or
He just
whatever.
got arrested.
His cup is hardly. Oh, shit. That cup was full.
Are we doing that bad?
Yeah. Oh, man. He totally killed that glass.
Worst producer
ever.